So a little disagreement between us regarding the reasons for desire. Now, I think some of our desires have reasons, and some of our desires do not have reasons. I wanted to engage in this debate with Dr. Carrier, so that's the reason I drove here in my car. A lot of things that we do, we do because there's a reason. Well, I'm sorry, I should say everything that we do for a reason. Some desires are desires we have because they bring about some other thing that we desire. And some desires don't. For example, I just want to be happy. I don't want to be happy for some reason. I care about my family. I don't, care about my family for some reason. Now, Dr. Carrier says that it's all based on satisfaction, and it's unintelligible to ask why, to ask why you would want to be satisfied. Now, I think you could say that no matter how you do it, you're going to come to one thing or multiple things that you can't articulate any other reason for. My view is that there are multiple desires like that. And it's not all about the desire for satisfaction. Now, we also had a little bit of a discussion about rationality. And I think Dr. Carrier's definition of deriving conclusions from evidence with logical validity is perfectly fine. I just don't think that that ensures that people will act morally. He addressed my example of rape and said that we don't live in a world where rape is something that would bring about the happiness and satisfaction of the rapist. Maybe that's true, but I have not seen Dr. Carrier present evidence that that is true for all the moral virtues and vices, that every single thing, every single moral action and trait would be good for us as an individual. I think that is an extraordinary claim, and I argued in my opening speech that I don't think there's any reason to expect that evolution would make what's good for us always be good for others. I think that is often the case, but I think it is sometimes better for our genes if we're aggressive or have some other trait that might lead to greater reproductive success, but that which does not help others. So I think we need strong evidence for Dr. Carrier's claim, and I don't think he's presented any of it. I think that some moral virtues make us better off. Some of them make us happier. But I don't think it's necessarily true for all moral virtues. So I think it is a serious issue that we have to confront. What if science finds, as I think it likely will, that there are certain behaviors which harm others, but which might make us slightly happier? Would we call those things moral? I think the way Dr. Carrier defines it, he would have to say that yes, it's moral. Even though it hurts other people, that is a moral action. I disagree. I think that we need to bring tools like praise and condemnation, reward and punishment to bear against those kind of desires, against desires that help the individual but hurt society. We need to make sure that those desires do not exist. So I think it is an important point, and I don't think we can just say that, oh, that's only a hypothetical. I think there's no reason to expect that in the world we live in, every single desire that's good for us is also good for everyone else.